Assalamualaikum. My name is Ahmad. I'm a second year student from engineering IIUM. My life was pretty good in high school, with my parents taking care of me. Things kinda changed when I entered university because all of a sudden I just got really busy. I have classes from the morning until night. Can you imagine? Of course you can. We're pretty much in the same situation here. You see, I have a busy, rushing and intense lifestyle which soon turned my life into a grumpy one. It just doesn't make sense that we are supposed to get at least 6 hours of sleep. Who does that anymore? I go to bed late at night, and if I am lucky enough, I will manage to go to my morning class on time. Breakfast? Haha, what do you mean by breakfast? Okay, I know. It was just an expression. Breakfast was almost extinct from my dictionary because either I rush to the class and have no time for a proper breakfast in weekdays, or I just wake up after lunchtime in weekends. So, with time passing by, I don't really care much about having breakfast anymore. Another reason is that I save money for things like... Yeah, I'm still young after all. I get to do these things. But in these few months, I started to question my real age. I'm only 21, and why on earth am I feeling as if I was a 60-year-old man? I feel exhausted as early as my morning class. I cannot go through a day without coffee, and if it's during exam period, energy drink is my best friend. Focusing in class is almost impossible. I was supposed to solve this equation, and in the next few minutes, I found myself shaking hands with the President of the USA. How am I supposed to get an A from that? I also gained weight. I used to be skinny, and now I look pregnant. I feel tired just to walk around the campus. I also skipped many classes, especially in the morning. Why? I just can't get out of bed. I gradually became forgetful since I have problem focusing and paying attention. All of this resulted in me doing bad in quizzes, assignments, violating the deadlines, receiving warning letters, and also I end up feeling bad about myself. I feel like I just hit in the face. I am a student and studying is my priority and I'm ruining it. No matter how much I force myself to keep up to my standard, it is very difficult and depressing. One day, almost like any other day, just a little bit worse, I was extremely exhausted after my afternoon classes. I had been in a blizzard of deadlines, quizzes, discussions, and presentations. I didn't have any food but an energy drink. There were so many people and they were so close to me, and then they went far away. They come back so close and start spinning, and it all went black, pitch black. The first light came in and I saw a huge face. Oh, he's a doctor. I fainted and was brought to the clinic. The only good thing about this part of my life was that it got me to start thinking that this needs a change. I want to be a good, happy, and active student. I started to realize that if I don't start living a healthy life because I am still young, then I will have to live the rest of my life in misery, let alone when I get older. I started planning how to become healthier. I readjust my time allocating. I realized that if I spend my time wisely, for example, I don't watch movie while eating, calling my parents for 5 minutes instead of texting them for 30 minutes or more, I spend a lot less time using social media. After all of this, I finish my revision, study, and assignment early, and I still have time for sports. I can get 6 hours of sleep and wake up early and have breakfast. The tricky thing here is breakfast. It can be a little challenging since we cannot cook in our room, but believe me, I'm about to tell you how I managed to do so. In pasar malam I can buy, I would clean them properly in the bathroom and just simply store them in my room. They do last a few days outside the fridge. There is nasi lemak in the canteen in the morning. If you wake up early, you can buy some and boil yourself some eggs in the kettle. Yes, kettle. Choose the grilled chicken instead of fried chicken if possible. Then I'll cut up plenty of cucumber and add to my nasi lemak. Sometimes I would also add tomatoes. It is not traditional, but I want to have that glowing skin. Sometimes I want other than nasi lemak. I like sweets. So I checked out this Arabic market in the business square. You know what I found? Do you know what can I make up of those? If you didn't already know, students are allowed to use a toaster. So go ahead and get one if you like toasts. I got mine from one of the mall and it costed me less than 40 ringgit. For those who hate taking breakfast, I am your brother. I hate taking breakfast because it forces me to go to the washroom, you know. But I found that if I prepare breakfast after Fajr prayer, I will have plenty of time to eat and do some business, you know. And you know what? It feels so good, so light, fresh, and comfortable. Even many people hate it. Passing motion in the morning is very good for your health. It cleanses your body, internal body. You still need to take a bath, people. And if you happen to wake up late, you can still grab a banana and a box of milk, then go to class. Or maybe pack some dried fruits and nuts in a small container and take it with you to the class. Can you see how easy it can get? Foods are out there. You just need to be selective and take what's good for your health. After a month of taking healthy breakfast, exercise, and sticking to optimal time allocation, my life has changed. I get things done on time, which is very important for students like us. I can concentrate better in class. I feel stronger, happier, and more confident. You would say it's quite hard and troublesome. How about you give it a try and experience the changes yourself? If I can do it, so do you.